Alright guys, Ian Anderson, Corey Merle, Central Coast Disc Golf. We're back for the final round chase card, 2018 GBO, Corey.
We are, and we've got a power couple here. Sexton, McBeth. Not touring anymore, but still good friends.
Still homies for sure. Alright, Corey, we're starting off on hole 1. Tell us about it.
It is 1,135 feet of just raw distance shots.
Yeah.
Really off the tee, you're looking to just crush it. Ideally over this tree on our right side of our screen, right to the center of the fairway. Left of that cart path is OB and the street is OB, so really just maybe 2 controlled hyzers and then a nice easy upshot to get your birdie is what you're looking for.
Yeah, you were saying EMAC wanted to do the golf fairway as the only inbounds.
So nasty, dude. That got like cut down instantly.
That would have been infinity OB strokes.
Yeah, well, I mean, talk about that. The biggest backup on the course being hole 1. That would have been interesting.
That would have been funny. All right, there's your basket. Let's see how many shots it takes to get there.
Yeah, you have to imagine these guys are really trying to press. I know they're like 5 strokes off the lead, Nate and Paul, so really they need to birdie everything at this point, considering how Eagle and Simon and Ricky and Drew are all playing this weekend.
Exactly. Sexton go with an air shot. Wasn't a fan of that sidewinder roller in round 1.
I'm not a fan of this air shot, Ian.
They kind of turned it just a little bit.
Yeah, that's really, I have to imagine he was trying to throw it straight left of it, but I like the hyzer around the tree that we've been seeing a few of our players throw. Yeah,
Paul with his signature Star Destroyer. Oh, Nate told me he retired that Sidewinder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Just
pulled it out of the bag.
Hey, 2 OB shots in a row.
Yeah.
Or, I guess, pseudo OB on the whole one.
Yeah.
It'll do it.
AJ Risley.
Newly Team DD. Good to see. I believe he's currently the highest. He's placed highest right now of all Team DD.
Yeah, pretty
It's got to be like a good feeling to have, right?
For sure. I think that's his warhorse right there.
Really? I heard Chris Clemens was throwing that warhorse sidearm a lot. It is stable.
Meaty.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Grady Shue going PD2.
Cleanest form. I just love the reach back, man. It's so powerful.
It's way back there. Yeah, absolutely bombs. He was up there with McBeth on the distance lines all day.
Oh, absolutely.
It was impressive to
And
watch.
that's that hyzer line that we're talking about. Just basically throw it over the tree. You know you're going to be in bounds, and you're right in position to get your 4.
Sure. Sexton's second shot. This is looking good.
That's a solid pull.
Going Destroyer again.
Yeah, and again, if you can just crest that hill halfway up the fairway, it really does a lot of the work for you. The disc will just kind of keep going and going and going down that.
Very true. AJ looking at his second shot.
Back to the well?
I'm going to say no because that's flipping.
Yeah, that is not as stable as the one he just threw.
Probably an enforcer. Does stay in bounds barely.
So clean. It does look like he might have to throw that hyzer over the road, though, which could get interesting. There's power lines over there. There's obviously cars.
Yeah, it's going to be a blind shot as well. Grady.
Ooh, slamming something over it. That thing was coming out left or right, but it is stable, too.
I'm sure it's another PD2.
Fair to say.
Yeah. Yeah, middle fairway, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, he's looking right up at the basket. I mean, he's got, what, maybe 225 to the basket? That's fine.
Sounds about right. Paul with the Star Destroyer again.
Oh, what?
He loved those low line drives, but that one just a little too low.
Yeah, that was the lowest of the line drives.
I bet he was trying to get to the pin.
I'm thinking so.
Yeah. Paul going with the overstable Star Destroyer.
Yeah, you have to imagine McBeth's just in pure aggression mode. I mean, we all know it's first or last with him, so if he's not on, hard to say.
He's the Ricky Bobby of disc golf.
This is true.
Yep. That Star Destroyer did come up quite a bit short. Going to give him about a 40-footer. Nate going Star Destroyer again. This one got away from him, Corey.
Yeah, that was just sawed off right out of the hand. You could tell. It had a lot of hyzer angle, and yeah, that's not going to be an easy putt for his 5.
No, it's not. AJ? It's going to be his third shot, looking to get on the green.
Yeah, the DT banner in his face, too.
I know, right?
Yeah. That's fine. He's on the dance floor.
He is. Grady looking at his third.
I love these Team Discmania shirts, man. I just think they're so clean.
They're very classy. Yeah. Leaving it a little short right, but it'll putt. And McBeast looking for the bird.
Whew. Wobble fest coming out of the hands, but it's in.
Good putt to start his day. AJ looking to do the same. Hey.
Boom, and he is jacked up.
That's just AJ, man.
He's jacked to be actually naturally high. Ian.
Accurate. Sexton looking to save that par after the OB third shot. Gotta want it.
Opposite. Yeah, opposite of jacked.
Yep. Grady looking for the birdie. Ooh.
Ooh, that was slick. Little
Mhm.
dancer.
It stays in.
That's how you want to start it, though. Get your 4, get moving on, because while there are some birdies to get early, this course is nasty.
It is. It's really tough. No joke at all. All right, there are your scores after 1. Nate with the unfortunate double. Everyone else carding the bird. McBeast leading that chase card pack. On to hole 2, Corey.
Yeah, hole 2, par 4, 709 feet. Definitely one these guys are trying to birdie, but not one you're going to chalk up as a gimme when you're standing on the tee pad.
Mm-hmm.
That golf fairway with all that dead grass is OB, so you're really trying to crank something over and let the stability of the disc bring it back into the fairway. One thing that you should look out for is that really grabby, nasty tree on the right side of the fairway. We saw Emac kind of find his way in there and just have to straight up pitch out.
Yep. And then there's that OB on the far right. Should it come into play? Hopefully not. Paul on the box. Start a story per the usual.
It's going right, but that...
I think it's going to fade.
Yeah, no.
Just cut rolled OB there at the end.
Yeah, he's going to get distance at least down to where his disc is, so it should be a fairly routine up and down to get his 4, but, definitely not the drive you're looking for.
Sure. AJ with that Warhorse on that same line as Emac took round 1.
Yeah, I feel like the wind was definitely down today, and not only that, exact opposite direction.
Yeah, it's the right direction for that shot.
Definitely.
Right to left tail, and Grady Shue doing Grady Shue things.
Smashing that destroyer out there.
He's like almost to the top of the hill. Like
it was one of those shots where I was like, okay, here it's gonna land. Oh, now it's gonna. It's past me. How does that happen?
Gone. So Nate, this is the new Sidewinder. He went champ this time.
The extra stability.
Yep.
Or lack thereof. That thing just turned over instantly.
I think he might have forced it over a little harder than the
A
star
good
one.
play. I mean, the last thing you want is to roll all the way to the right like he did round 1.
For sure. He's going Sexton Firebird on the second shot. Gonna try and swing it around these trees.
That's big distance for that Sexton Firebird.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah. There you go.
Just 20, 30 feet short. AJ?
Yeah, this course plays a lot with those rolling hills. It doesn't necessarily have huge elevation, but it really feels like elevation comes into play basically every single
That's
hole.
true, huh? I didn't think about that. AJ getting a little bit long.
Yeah, he's going to have work to do.
He is. Paul's throwing 3 right here.
Throwing probably that, it's my guess, it's probably that Luster Firebird. I know he's throwing it at
That was it?
Memorial with the leopard stamp. It was actually pretty cool.
Nice. He's also a little bit long, but we'll have a comebacker for his par. It's not a putt I want.
No, he's in that AJville.
Yeah. Grady, no one else gets to see the basket.
No, it's unreal, man. Just a simple little FD3 to the pin.
Yeah, wow. Kid has certified power. McBeast coming back for the par.
Airball him.
Yeah, just left it a little bit low there. AJ for 3. Hey, that's 3 for 3.
That is 2 for 2.
Oh, 2 for 2. My bad. Thank you.
But the putt's good enough, man. They carried enough distance to go in 3.
I felt like it. And Nate with a good putt right there.
Yeah, AJ really wants to just come out, put his name out there. I mean, he's been on a lot of these lead cards, a lot of these videos over the past year, but this is Dynamic Discs, staple event.
Right.
As a new DD player, he wants to finish on top of all those guys.
No doubt. There's Paul dropping in the 5, losing 2 strokes to the card right there, unfortunately, as everyone else is tied 13 down.
Yeah, not the start he was looking for, obviously. Yeah, he just needs to be in straight up attack mode, so any bogeys really is putting him off pace to be relevant in any way on this lead card.
Sure. Hole 3, par 3, 430 downhill. OB just to the right of the basket past that sidewalk, and it is also OB long.
Yeah, I love this hole. 430 feet of that gentle downhill. Now, you do have to hit one of 3 choices of gaps off the tee. You can go big hyzer, you can go straight at it, or you can go that lefty or righty sidearm gap. Really, it's dealer's choice because they're all viable. You just got to stick it. Oh, my gosh. AJ throwing it through the tree?
Off the cart path.
And
parked.
What? That's got to be his Warhorse because that thing is working.
Yeah, I think so. Grady, see what line he takes. I'm sure that's one of his PD2s. Oh.
Yeah, he was throwing that peach one all over the place.
Interesting. Lower skip line.
Yeah, I don't think... Well, he Well, he made his way down there, but I don't know if you're going to get that distance and be able to park it on that line with that aggressive right to left skip.
Mm-hmm. Sexton.
Lining up probably the destroyer on the sidearm line.
Yeah, looks like it. Settle.
Oof. That had the angle to run right out of bounds, but with that right to left wind, I think it kind of maybe knocked it down a bit.
Yep. Paul star destroyer. And then kicked that straight back and right off that little twig.
Oh, gosh. Just straight at the pedestrian, too. Right,
a tale of 2 tree kicks on this one.
No, a tale of 3 tree kicks.
Oh, no. And he was unstoked. He went fast.
Yeah, he went fast on the second drive, too. I mean, he just pulled a disc out of the bag and threw it.
Mm-hmm. Nate smartly laying up with that tree in front of him. Grady is going to give this a bid for the 2. Looks to be about 40 out.
Yeah, not a high percentage putt, but what you definitely don't want to do is go high and run yourself out of bounds.
Yeah,
so
sure.
that's the good miss.
It is. Paul missing his putt for 5, coming back for 6.
Putting in the triple bogey, classic McBeth.
No.
It's never happened.
Oh, my goodness. And, like, his tournament's kind of over at that point.
Yeah, really.
You know, like,
I mean, he just went bogey triple.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, we know McBeth, he's not too concerned about 4th, 5th, or 6th place. So, you know, he either is going to ace run everything from now on, or
ace run everything from now on.
It's one of one.
Yeah,
yes,
it is. AJ with a great birdie right now. Now he's 3 for 3.
That's beautiful.
Sorry for the spoiler. We're on to hole 4, par 3, 402. Just a nice, easy backhand hyzer for these guys.
Yeah, I mean, at 402 feet and with that bit of a backstop behind the basket, you would think these guys are really trying to just press it, if not ace it.
Mm-hmm.
But that OB on that car path left and the OB right really comes into play. A lot of these guys are just laying up, or not laying up, but throwing it short and just trying to hit that 35-foot putt.
Yeah.
Just to make sure they're not going out of bounds.
Sure. AJ with that warhorse again.
Warhorse is working. It's off the tee on almost every hole.
Going long.
Wow. Yeah, that thing was crushed.
Mm-hmm. Grady. Dude also crushes.
Much improved line from his round 2 performance. He threw it with a considerable ante, and it just flexed all the way over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got a great looking putt at it. Sexton. Looks like one of his star destroyers. This is it's on an angle, but it's not moving right to left. Now it finally does.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
But, hey, good line. I mean, he's going to be a little farther than he'd like.
Yeah, I think you need a little bit more left on that one. McBeast, star destroyer.
Way outside.
Yeah.
Invisodisc.
Uh-huh. That'll putt. Nate is coming back towards the pin for the bird.
Yeah. Fluffed it a little bit.
Yep, he will par. AJ looking for 4 for 4.
You can tell he wanted it.
Yep. Good round going still, though. McBeast. He got one of those strokes back.
Yeah, great putt. Looks like he's has a good chance of getting a stroke on the card. Oh, Grady's in position. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid putt.
Well done.
And you can see even the moderate gallery we had is like a runoff from the lead card, man. That gallery was massive today.
That was cool to see. Nate cleans up the par. We'll be on to the next hole after AJ drops in. Ooh, the water bottle and hand putt.
Classic maneuver.
Mm-hmm. Counterbalance. He caught that disc just for FYI.
Ooh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, yeah. Even
Okay, so he's a circus man.
He is. So he's a bit of a showman. That sick putt.
Oh, everybody, Go out and get a PMAC, EMAC, Sparkle Moonshine Truth. Mainly so you can just say that over
I know,
and
right?
again.
Love it. All right, guys, hole 5, par 4. It is a very tough hole, Corey.
It's a doozy. This hole did not change a bit over the past years, and for a good reason. 681 feet. And really, that OB pinches down the entire way. So while it's wide off the tee, it's, maybe 45 feet?
Look at that, man.
If that?
It's not much. Not much.
So you're looking to put yourself in position either left side or right side of that bunch of trees down there. And then pick your poison from there. Either the hyzer or the sidearm, dealer's choice.
Mm-hmm. Grady with a PD2 rip. And I think those holes you don't want to finish in the middle because then you have to weave through the trees.
Exactly. Really, pick a side. We've seen McBeth finish in the middle. Yesterday, he had to throw that really low Sparkle FD3 shot,
Oh, that's
which
right.
worked out well.
It did.
But, not the line you're looking for.
And he got the check up there he didn't really want.
Yeah, came up with a bit of angle, which didn't give him the skip.
Mm-hmm. AJ? That'll play.
Yeah, that's a fine shot.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Maybe even finer shot. Be on that left side, really.
For sure. Sexton with an X-Cal.
Just heaving that thing out there.
And he was out of his hand not happy, but actually happy where it landed.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a wide open hyzer at the basket.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to be left side so he could throw a sidearm
He did.
again.
Yeah, you're
But
exactly right.
he's totally fine throwing backhands. Oh, great ground action.
Yeah.
We saw EMAC hit that same kick, and it was just in the air long enough to run him OB.
Yep. So here is that hyzer Nate set himself up for with that Star Destroyer.
Boom.
Posterized.
Yeah, that's a great way to play the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Really never putting himself in danger.
Mm-hmm. So Paul opting not for the FD3 shot, going on, I believe, a rock shot up the middle.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
It almost worked.
It's just a story of disc golf.
Yeah.
Yep. I think he's trying to put on a show at this point.
Yep. Grady fluffed his up shot again on this hole.
Twinsies on that tree.
Yeah, that's true, huh? So AJ's third, looking to just save that par. Yeah, that'll work. Paul for birdie.
Oh, just leaving it low again.
Yep.
Got a classic case of the gotta want it.
Yep. That's funny. Grady. No. Leaves a little bit left. Nate. Yeah, solo bird on this one.
That'll work, man. That is a feel-good bird. I'll tell you what. If you can get out of here with a 3 on that hole, it's going to make up for several mistakes later.
Yeah, this hole's got to play over par.
AJ, the most methodical putter on tour.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in.
Every putt's important.
This is true.
Yeah.
Even the 5-footers.
Mm-hmm. Grady tapping in. And Paul will do the same.
He's like opposite Germ. It's hilarious.
He is opposite
Yeah.
Germ. He stares at it for a lot longer than... He stares at it as long as the Germ stares at the floor before he putts.
Probably right. Yeah.
Paul's telling me when he practices putts, he cleans up every putt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have
I think
to.
that's why he's so fast on his tap ins.
Oh, because he's just so used to tapping him in. No,
Yeah.
I think it's so... I hit my comebackers anytime I'm practicing.
Yeah,
always.
very, very important. All right, hole 6, par 3, 324 uphill. Just a nice, easy back-end hyzer for these guys.
Yeah, you've seen our players really, getting aggressive, not only that, but putting ace bids on this basket.
Yeah.
If it's going to go in, though, it probably will be that skip ace because they're playing it pretty wide right and letting it run back towards the basket.
Sure. Nate Star Destroyer.
He's throwing these AVR stamp destroyers. I'm like,
I know.
Just steal a couple out of the box?
I know, I saw that. They're a different AVR stamp than the one Paul has, though. Yeah.
Okay.
Grady PD2.
Ooh.
Yeah. A little high. He went long yesterday, so this might be a correction off that.
Made the adjustment, just, too much of the adjustment.
He needs the Goldilocks drive. Paul, this is his overstable Star Destroyer.
Ian, they're all overstable for me.
Not for him. Comes up a little bit short there.
Yeah, really almost puts it in the hazard.
Mm-hmm. AJ looks like his warhorse. On a lower line, drive line.
So what you're telling me is throw a warhorse.
Throw a warhorse if you're AJ.
Jeez
This thing
Louise.
could probably go like 250
And that
for me.
disc is directed by Steven Spielberg. Should be noted.
Solid.
Great movie.
Paul misses his birdie putt. Grady, a long look for 2.
Wow.
Good bid, though.
That was a great bid. That had really good command coming out of his hand.
And Paul has a long comebacker, but makes it as Paul is wont to do. Nate, a great drive.
Yeah, biscuit in the basket.
Mm-hmm.
He's scoring. Nate is just so consistent.
He is.
You know, he never has extended cold streaks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he can get hot, but he is just always in the mix.
Yeah, his mental games are real strong.
Incredible.
Yeah. He'll be mad and he'll kick the dirt, and then he's done with it.
Yeah, on to the next one.
Uh-huh. AJ with a great birdie.
Look at that tank in the background, dude.
Whoa.
I'm literally just noticing that.
You having flashbacks to San Diego?
Oh my gosh, dude. Military fest up in there.
Remember the tank in the street?
Yes.
Were you around for that?
Yes.
That was through my neighborhood, man.
Was it really?
Yeah, in Claremont, yeah.
Dude, my parents had a plane land on our street recently.
Really?
Yes. It was insane.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
All right, hole 7, par 4, 659. You got OB left and right, the golf green and then the golf cart path, and it's just right up there.
Yeah, the golf. Now I'm going to amend that. The golf brown
thank you.
on the right
Yeah.
is OB. The green is in.
Thank you. It's the fairway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we said, 659 feet. Downhill, then uphill. I really like that as far as course design. You got to throw it all the way down the hill, and then you got that slight elevation getting to the pin.
Yep.
You're looking at maybe a flip to flat up the middle, or if you're feeling froggy,
Yeah.
you can throw it big hyzer up and over that tree and really trying to bite off some distance.
Sure. Nate's Star Destroyer is going to end up in the middle of the fairway, and that's a great spot.
Yeah, in the rounds past, we have had a bit of a headwind here, whereas the wind is flipped today. So these guys, while the flags aren't ripping, definitely have a slight tailwind.
Yeah. AJ?
Smashing that thing down there.
Yeah. All right, that'll work. Grady. Oh.
Ooh, definitely.
Little grip locky.
Oh, no, you see him trying to wave it
He's
off.
like, go left, go left.
It went right and left. That's
Wow.
smashed.
Star Destroyer did work for him right there. Got him back in bounds.
I don't know what. Obviously, it is a Star Destroyer, but that plastic it's like got such a nice little sheen. It looks incredible. I just wanted to pick it up and throw it.
Paul, he picked this Star Destroyer up and he threw it, Corey.
Yeah, that's like the big brother of Grady's shot right there.
What the deuce? That's like 70 feet farther than I've seen any drive.
That's shockingly far.
Yeah.
It was so far that I didn't even know like what to feel. It's like I was just in the straight. It was over my head.
Yeah, you don't prepare for shots
No.
like that. Yeah. There is a barred up shot from AJ.
Yeah, he's really loving that VIP Bard for his. I wouldn't think of it as necessarily like a touchy upshot disc, but he loves it for those little like soft, intermediate,
Yeah.
mid-range shots.
He likes to sing on the course, so it kind of makes sense that AJ would like to throw the bard.
This is true.
Yeah.
My D&D character is a bard, just saying.
Our nerd level just rose a little bit right there with that statement. McBeast for eagle. What?
Boom!
Come on.
Wow, that's people were. That's one of those holes that gets people talking around the course.
Yeah.
Just jamming it in there. Look at the gallery approves. Grady, first one to walk over and give him daps too.
Yep.
Gotta love the camaraderie.
Yep. As Grady cards a birdie as well.
And look at that,
Or
no
not
big
as well.
putt.
Yeah, he didn't get big putted, huh? Sexton after the Firebird upshot, looking for the birdie.
Ooh, a little bit of action in those chains.
Mm-hmm. And AJ for the 5 down on the card.
He's cooking. Whoa. He is cooking right now.
Yeah, he is. He's playing
5 down through 7. Granted, these next 2 holes are not really birdie holes in any way. But if you can get through
No,
them
that's
just
true,
straight
huh?
threes, 5 down on the front 9 is great.
It sure is. So here is hole 8, par 3, 555 downhill. It's out on that little peninsula, trapped in between the water and the golf fairway, which is OB.
Yeah, you can really, if you're throwing that righty backhand line, you can kind of choose to go through the trees, through that little gap, and just play it safe down into the middle.
Right.
Or get aggressive and throw up big outside hyzer around the trees. Really try and bite off as much as you can and give yourself a 2-putt. We might see Sexton throw this left to right low gap. I know he did go OB on round 1 on that big hyzer, so hopefully he'll adjust.
Oh, that's right. Yep, he is. He's going Sexton Firebird.
Perfect.
Put some juice on this one.
He did. That's got some stink. It's going to get at least down there.
Yeah, he might be able to give a little half-go action.
Yeah, and I would say not the skip he wanted, but that is actually exactly the skip that he wanted. The
Yeah.
last thing you want is for a thing to be running right.
Yeah. This is a criminal from AJ.
Wow. Okay, throwing the criminal. Those things are stable.
Are they?
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, hit that tree. That's going to make for a tricky upshot. Grady.
Yeah, we saw Grady hanging about a little bit too far right last round too. So looking for that adjustment.
He's correcting off his mistakes.
Yeah, I love it. I love to see the adjustments. It's so important, I think. Especially, when you're putting, you cage one. If you can even hit the band on the next one, at least it shows you're doing something.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of a nice thing about playing the same course 3 times,
100% agree. You can account for your mistakes and make new ones.
That's a tasty barred up shot from AJ right there.
That was nice. It was really, really touchy right on the ground there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. Nate almost flew that dart into the bullseye.
Wow. His caddy came over to me after he had a similar putt on round 2.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, he gave it the Ian half go, man. I told him, we need the half go, dude. Ian would approve.
Solid. Grady lays up, kind of. And Paul for birdie.
Good flag.
He wanted it.
He did.
Yep.
And that's that angle that Eric McCabe found during round 1.
Yeah.
Kind of that sneaky birdie window.
Yeah, a little backdoor action there. You don't see it coming, but it's there if you want it. AJ cleans up a really nice par after that drive.
Yeah, this is just, the definition of a 3-hole. Like, get your 3, get out of here. Move on to hole 9, get your 3 on that one, move out of here, and then try and score.
That's true. There's really only mistakes to be made on these holes.
Yep, and I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a problem with holes that are easy to make mistakes but hard to birdie.
Yeah.
It's fine with me.
Mm-hmm. Test your mental game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're kicking it off on hole 9, par 3, 549. Got to go over this hill, down the hill, and then there's that water lurking left, and there's a golf cart lurking right.
Yeah, it is pretty nasty. This has played as a par 4 in years past. They bumped it down for reasons unknown, but regardless, you're aiming for a 3.
Yeah.
There's been, I believe, 2, maybe 3 twos on the entire in the entire field, and they were all throw-ins from over 100 feet.
Yeah.
Sidearm or backhand plays, you just got to really commit to that line and just land it in the center of the fairway. You don't want to fool around with OB.
Yeah, Paul was thinking about trying to go over everything with a backhand.
Yep.
But I guess the wind didn't settle down for him, so he's like, he grabbed the same disc and threw a forehand.
Okay, I was curious because I was sitting here at the second cam angle like, all right, McBeth's about to make magic happen, and then it just came a little dinker.
Yep. Nate's got his orange X-Cal.
Man, that thing's a hog, dude. I have a Glow X-Cal waiting for me back home.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've never really thrown one, but
Nice.
Sean Jack got one out of the birthday bash stash for me.
Oh, cool. That's a great spot to be. Gonna get around the trees. AJ, this is going back to that criminal. If at first you don't succeed,
Break the law again.
dust yourself off and try again, Corey.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking criminal.
That stayed in bounds.
That did.
Yeah.
Very close to the edge.
Yeah.
It was one of those so close the spotter gave the red and green flags.
That was such a pro spotter move.
That guy, okay, I will say, best spotter at Emporia, hole 9, and his wife on hole 10.
Really?
Yep.
They were a solid team.
Weren't they?
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh, my gosh. That is right. It literally spiked on the line.
Yeah, that's a good tombstone. McBeast's second shot.
To be fair, the spotter did tell me to tell the public that the best spotter is on hole 9 and 10. But it's true.
He's not lying. He's
He's
not wrong.
not.
Yeah. All right, AJ's second shot. Singing a tune for us with that bard.
Yeah, nice play. He's right there.
Mm-hmm. Sexton looks like the mortar. Because
Yep.
it is.
Safe to say. Kind of throwing it on those similar lines, the Bard and the Mortar, just sidearm and backhand. Not that it's the same disc, but it's funny how they're flying the same today.
Yeah. Grady, after barely staying in bounds, floats it over there.
I'm just every round I get to see Grady, I'm more and more impressed with his game. I love his putter shots, man.
Yeah.
They're so graceful.
Kid can play. He was on the chase card at Memorial last round.
Yeah.
Chase card the last 2 rounds.
Last 2 rounds here, yeah.
Yeah, and T.
And should be noted, he is like extremely young.
Yeah, was he 19 or something?
Yeah, he is fresh. I just know that Peter McBride was the oldest guy on the card at Memorial, and he was on the card. So if he's younger than Pete, he's super young.
And Pete's only 21. So,
Yeah.
That's a bunch of threes. That's what you want. No damage done.
No, exactly. Did the work and move on.
Yep. All right, there are your scores after 9. Looks like AJ and Sexton tied with 16 down.
Yeah, they're cooking, man. Sexton 3 down, Risley 5 down on the round.
Yeah.
Really, he missed a couple that he would have liked to get, but he didn't make mistakes where he could, and he's in position right now.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's all I got for part 1. Make sure you come back for part 2, and thanks for watching.